been a cinema.
When you're ready, guys.
Guess that ticked all the boxes, Steve.
Yeah, I was delighted for me, for the staff and the players in particular. You know, all week we've worked on a system tactically and organisation and what have you. For them to go and nail it the way they did on one of the big platforms in Europe now, not just in the Premier League. They're great sides, Spurs, with great players, and great manager, arguably as good as there is. Then to come and turn them over was a big thing for all of us.
I mean, the players certainly showed what it meant to them. I mean, they've received criticism as well in the build, but they showed they were.
I think we all understand criticism. For me, a lot of it has been unjust and a bit unfair. But the only way you can do it by quieting the storm is always to find a performance and a result, of course. You know, nobody gave us a hope in hell's chance, let's be brutally honest. The way they've performed defensively and of course on the counter-attack too was great to see. Delighted for the supporters who, you know, we can't take them for granted. They've got a long way to go home. They can't get a train home either, can they? So for them, I'm absolutely delighted.
Steve, you said you've worked on the game plan all week. What had you seen in Tottenham's first two games? Because they haven't played well, I think, apart from probably 20 minutes in their opening game. They've not played as well as they could. What did you see?
I think we're just more in our own organisation into how we're going to play against them, rather than worry about, had enough on me plate, rather than worried about Tottenham, how well they've played. It was just how we're going to go about it. And of course, defensively, you can set people up the way we did do, but it's always important that you have something on the counter-attack. The longer the game went on, the more tired we became, but I thought we were always a threat, and that was pretty evident, especially first half.
What do you make of Joelinton's performance in particular?
Well, look, he's only been at the club a month. I thought we can play to his strengths better. You know, if we can get the ball into him, he can be pretty direct with him, and but he's got a left foot and a right foot. That'll, when you come for a big lot of money, then of course you're centre forward, you want to get off the mark and score. He had a big chance last week against Norwich, and you know, today though his touch and the way he's taken it was excellent. I'm delighted for him, of course.
Is that why you watched the cricket before it?
I don't know what was more nervous, the last 10 minutes of the cricket, but certainly Ben Stokes can play centre half for us next week, that's for sure. How wonderful it was to watch, I have to say.
Steve, you talk about the organisation there, but the heart was levelled at the players as well, probably after Norwich. I mean, you had two of them were limping around in the last 20 minutes and yet still were giving you everything.
They have, do you know, they've been, listen, we didn't play well last week, and of course, being Newcastle, everything gets scrutinised. You know, I was even answering questions on Friday about a warm-up. You know, it's quite remarkable. So the only way you can respond is, some of it is disappointing what I've had to put up with. I've managed something like 950 games now, so to be levelled, that you can't set a team up or tactically or this and that and the other, you know, I find disappointing, if that's the right word. But you can only go and do what they've done today. So yes, some of them, young Atsu's only trained 3 days. He got injured on the 6th of June, I think it was, so he hasn't really trained a lot, but I thought he came on for Alan and was epitomised everything what was good about us.
Steve, did
Henry?
Dummett epitomise also what he wanted?
Dummett was terrific today. Talk about putting your head on everything. Every time I come into a box, it seemed to find him. He would give a really, I mean, it's very difficult to single anybody out because all of the centre-backs throughout the team, but Dummett epitomises what I like in a footballer. You know, he's a typical Geordie and he has a right good go, which is good to see.
Steve, it's your hometown club, and it's the first victory of a long. You know, can you just put into words and maybe rank it in terms of your long managerial career?
Well, as I said at the time, I was totally selfish to take it. I knew it was going to be difficult. If I'm going to be brutally honest, I didn't think it was going to be that difficult from day one, and we hadn't even played a game. So I understood that whoever was going to follow Rafa was going to have a rocky ride. I just hope that we can now just get on with trying to take the club forward and unite the supporters, and the supporters can only witness the team today, which is vitally important that they have association with the team. They've enjoyed watching the team today. For me personally, managing this club is up there with anything I've ever done. And I was even asked on Friday whether I regret taking it. How can I regret taking it? I mean, you have to put up with a bit of flack and a bit of bullshit now and again, but I've been given a wonderful opportunity.
Did you feel late on that Spurs might get that penalty? Are you pleased the fact that the VAR sticks largely with the referee's decision on the pitch?
Well, look, the referee, I didn't think it was a penalty. The referee on the pitch didn't think it was a penalty, and more importantly, the guy who referees VAR, because he's sitting in a studio somewhere by Heathrow Airport, he didn't think it was too. So I think it was the right decision, and thankfully we've got one today.
Is he off with them tomorrow?
Sorry?
Is he off with them tomorrow?
No, they're in tomorrow and they'll be in all week. But
what was your thinking with the cricket and the dressing room beforehand?
What was me thinking?
Yeah. Apart from wanting to watch it.
Well, it was just on, and I was just, they'd gone for a warm up. There's nothing really can do then. I usually just sit and read the programme and have that half an hour of calmness is normal. But how could I get that? The kit man was running around like a blue horse fly and saying you need 27, we better put it on. And I have to say it was wonderful entertainment. It was worth watching. Better read than the programme, that's for sure.
You have 2 big games coming up now.
Sorry?
You have 2 big games coming up in the next few days. Do you think you have a blueprint now to take forward a bit of momentum?
Look, it's a result. I think it's our best start now since 2012. So my aim is always to take the club forward if I possibly can. That's why I'm sitting here. And a result will give everybody that little bit of time that we do know what we're doing, and the players have bought into it. Big week, we've got a big cup tie. We've drew a Premier League club, it's the old big Premier League, and then of course we've got Watford, so we've got back-to-back home games before a break. Let's hope that we can go and get a couple of more positive results.
Steve, you looking forward to the day when we actually just go from more closer to the Newcastle fans, because you are one yourself.
Yeah. I don't think that really is that important to me, Henry. I hope they give me the time. Of course, a lot is written in social media. We cannot. But the vast majority of the people I've bumped into in the streets have shook out their hand and said, Steve, good luck. We hope you can do well. And I think that's the vast majority of the supporters. So I can only do that by getting a few possible results. And today's only a start.
Any more?
Steve,
Chris?
the injuries, how are Jamal and St Maximin?
Well, it's too early. St Maxim's recurrence of a hamstring, that's a nightmare for us, unfortunately. But the other ones we're not too worried about, duly worried whether they're going to be right for Wednesday's another big call. But certainly St Maxim is the most difficult one because he's had a recurrence of a hamstring, which is a shame for him.
So what happened with Jamal and I think Christian?
He's got Big Joe. I think he's just run himself into the standstill. I think, and Jamal's got a calf. So, but we don't think too serious.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you. Thanks very much, chaps. Thank you.